Right. So we're talking about Dubai workers today. Is it legit? Is it real? And all that sort of malarkey. So how it starts is we saw an advert on Insta. Was it Insta? Yeah, we saw an advert on Insta and was like, oh, is it real? And basically, yeah, to an extent. So we signed up, you fill in all your details and they come back with an email and all that sort of thing. And you put a £1 deposit down to secure your spot. And then you get entered into a Facebook group chat. That's what happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Initially, I was like, why do they want £1? That's dodgy. But that bit is legit. That's a real thing. It's dubaiworkers.co.uk. So then, obviously, I ended up paying. I got a £100 discount because I paid the whole £700. I think it was supposed to be $799 or $699 in total.
Yeah, I paid $800.
800. Yeah, sweet. So I got mine for 700 because I paid the whole thing up front, whereas you done it as
I kind of like I paid the £1 deposit, didn't really think about it, and then money just started coming out just whenever, randomly. So it kind of done me over a little bit because money was randomly coming out.
So a lot of people here that are with us forgot to read the small print. Because apparently it comes over in an email and no one checks their emails because who would do that?
It was in junk as well.
Junk, exactly. But basically they randomly take like £100 or £200 up until they get to like the $799, which is sort of fair enough, but you want a bit more like a phone call or text like that. But yeah, to that point it is good. And then you go in the Facebook chat where there's like a few hundred people. People start texting in the chat. They're all real people. And then they do like a poll, like a vote of who's going out in May, June, July, August, September. And it comes up that there's about 60 people go in for each month. And you get to see their profiles and all that sort of thing. We thought that with us there was supposed to be about 40 people. And I text the main man, Warren David. Legit, he's a sweet guy. Never met him, it's all over text on Facebook. But I asked him how many people are going. He said, "Oh, go out in what month are we here? June. Go out in June because there's going to be like 40 people. It's going to be wicked." And then I asked him about the job, and the job was a bit iffy. But he said like you'll get a job when you get out there. So what happened then? So then we come out here. What do? We come out here.
Got here. There was like 12 of us.
Yeah, we got here and there's like 10 or 12 of us in total. The way it works is you've each got 2 beds to a room, so you have to share with, obviously the girls share with girls, the boys share with boys. And I ended up with this Polish lad called Marty, but he's alright. But yeah, I mean when you get out here, as far as jobs go, they don't give you a job. They give you a sheet of paper at the hotel which says about 10 jobs on the sheet of paper that you can apply for. So the reps here have no sort of connection to get you any job at all. So there's no way you're going to get a job unless you get off your backside and get it yourself. So don't do this experience thinking that the 4 weeks accommodation you've got is going to give you a job as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, me included, kind of thought, because it says something like being at a resort. This definitely isn't a resort.
Yeah.
And they kind of made it out like the jobs would be, like you stay in Magaluf or Zante, and the jobs are sometimes involved around that resort, or they have places that they'll take you to. It's not like that. Like one person so far has got a job. We've been here 2 weeks, and that wasn't even a job that was on the list. He did it himself.
Yeah, he was on like Indeed. He went through Indeed, Coconut Jobs, Glassdoor. He went through all them websites. But the reps here, or we've only got one rep, but the people through the company, Dubai workers, do not get you a job. You have to get it yourself. And on top of that, you can't work out here for just 4 weeks. You can't do it for just a month. There's a contract. You have to do it for either 6 months or 12 months. So if you're coming out here just for 4 weeks and you want to make a little bit of money, like me, if you want to make £500 or £1,000 and then go to your next destination if you're travelling, this ain't that. You're not going to find what you want here. We went to the mall, and you'll see one of the videos either before or after this, I'm not sure. I actually cut Josh's hair, give him some sick skin fade in the Dubai Mall. And obviously they offer this barbershop in the mall offer me a job, and they say, look, we want you to work 10 to 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, for £800 a month. So unless you're landing something incredible off your own back, you're not going to be able to really survive out here unless you really love the lifestyle and you're willing to sacrifice that. What else is there?
The thing is, with the sheet of jobs they did give us, one of the fellas, Rob, who's my roommate, he's the only person who's got a job so far, I'm pretty sure. He messaged the majority of the places on that list that we were given of jobs, and they pretty much all came back, either didn't reply or said to him there's no space available. So we were told these are where you go if you want a job. They weren't even giving jobs out. So
yeah,
you know, how can you be expected to get a job?
Yeah, because I mean, when there is a job needed, they get filled pretty quick, and these sheets of paper we're given are filled out before we come, so the job's already taken when we get here. But the funny thing was that there's like 12 people here and only 10 jobs on the sheet of paper. So even then it doesn't make sense. However, on the upside, for £700, you get 4 weeks accommodation. It's not in the heart of Dubai, it's Bur Dubai. So you've got like the poor part, the second class part, which is where we are. Second class, isn't it? Yeah. And then you've got like the Dubai you imagine to be, that you imagine you're coming to. But yeah, I mean, in that respect, £700 for a month's accommodation ain't bad. You just need money to back yourself while you're here. Marty, what else is there, bro?
Any like additional costs that have not been mentioned? Like
yes.
Oh,
yeah, that's a good point. So when you get here, you've got to pay per room is 300 dirhams. Like, what is it? Insurance?
Tourist tax.
Tourist tax.
Is it? No, they got a deposit on the room.
And tourist tax.
Tourist tax as well.
Is tourist tax 50 quid?
No, 30.
It's 10 dirhams per day, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 dirhams a day while you stay in Dubai as a tourist.
So that's 300.
Yeah.
So you've got to pay 300 dirhams. I think I got away with that.
Yeah, some people pay deposit, some people pay tourist tax. Not
okay. So you're looking at between 150 dirhams, which is about 30 to 40 quid. You're looking at that, or 300 dirhams, which is obviously double. It's about 60 or 80 quid when you get out here. And then the rep has a fee of £50, or about 300 dirham. So yeah, you're looking at about, I don't know, just shy of £200. Between 150 and £200 when you get here to pay out.
And that's like, it is said on the website, but when they say to you, you know, £700 or £800 for the month, it doesn't say plus this and this. You do it, and then when you go on, you look at the accommodation, then it tells you. So it kind of already ropes you in, and then lets you know there's more, so you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But as far as and obviously I'll include the shots of the hotel and what the room's like and that sort of thing in this video. But yeah, I mean, for £700 to stay here, would I do it again?
I don't think it's for a month in Dubai for 700 quid ain't that bad.
It's not. No, it's actually a really good price, but it's
included.
Yeah, you need to pay for everything else. And the reps say they get you deals on yacht parties and this and that, but the deals they get you is like £10 or £20 off maybe per event. But like, for example, like to go to a normal club out here, you're looking at a minimum spend of about 400 dirhams, which is £100. So you're looking at about £100 per night to go out. But yeah, so you can't really say that you get discounts because
the discounts make it like 90 quid, and still
rather
90
rather
for an
than
hour.
rather than £100, it'll be 90 quid.
Yeah.
But I met this bender. and that one. But yeah, I think that's about it really. So I mean that's all you kind of need to know, basically, that the website won't tell you. Expect there to be no one here when you get here. There'll only be about 10 people, even if the Facebook chat that you get enrolled into, when you get put into, even if there's 60 people, there's only going to be about 10 people out here. So if you're expected to come out here and have a good time, make sure that you have a good time. Don't rely on anyone else, and don't rely on anyone else to get a job. Don't rely on anyone else for anything. Some people out here came out here with no money, people upstairs in different rooms, and also people that expected to get jobs straight away, but they didn't, because the way that Dubai Workers is set and the way that they don't inform you before you come out here. But yeah, it's been good. It's been fun.
It is what you make of it. The job stuff's a bit of a bummer. Like, I was annoyed at the start because I realised I'm never going to be able to get a job. I wanted to stay for 2 months, not 6. But then, you got to go with it. Like, I've had a great time. Like, we've been into the nice parts of Dubai. We've been to some fancy places.
Had some good nights.
A couple decent parties. Went to the desert. It's been a good experience. It's not the experience I wanted or expected, but that's not to say I haven't had a good time.
Yeah, I didn't expect what I got at all, but it's been good. What else was I going to say? Oh, you touched base with it a minute ago. What was the start of your rant?
About money, about how much it costs. No.
Jobs.
The jobs. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. With the jobs, if you do work here for a month, if you get a 6-month contract, right, and you work here for a month or 2 months, then want to leave early, what we was told is that they will fine you £1,000. They will find you, and they will kill you. No, they will take £1,000 out of your pocket, because they've got your passport details. They can restrict you from getting on flights. They've got everything you have basically until your contract is over. So you have to be cautious of that.
Also, for the working visas that are like the 6-month thing, when the job goes to get you a visa, they will take your passport to get that visa. So it takes between 2 and 3 months sometimes to actually get the visa. So they'll take your passport, send it away to apply for the visa. If you think after 2 months, I want to go home, you ain't got a passport, so you can't go home.
That's true.
Yeah, so
like our rep had to stay here. She wanted to go. She got a job, gave her passport away, and then she was here, and then she gave it like 6 weeks, and she wanted to go home, but she couldn't. And in that space, in that month to 2 months, she actually started to like it. So she decided to stay and wait it out. And she's still here. I'm not sure it's her favourite thing, but she's happy. So
it's a different job now to what she was doing.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's the basics. That's all covered. So if you watch this video, expect what we said. You can ask about, you can ask people that run the company, but if we'd have known what we're telling you, we probably wouldn't be here. So you can't expect them to tell you the full truth in detail. So I'll show you now what the hotel's like, what pools you got, what the gym's like, and all that sort of thing. But yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed listening and learning, and yeah, just expect the unexpected. Exactly. But Josh is going home tonight, so we had to sort of rush this video.
I've got to leave in 20 minutes.
Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, so me and Marty are going to take him to the airport, sadly. And the reason he's going, why are you going, Josh?
Well, one, I didn't get a job and I was running out of money.
Didn't get a job.
Yeah.
He didn't get a job because dubaiworkers.co.uk didn't give him a job like they said they would. Also, that's your age.
Yeah.
Also, he's 18. So like, if you get like, you're only allowed to drink over here if you're 21 and older. So if you get someone in your group that's 18, your rep might. I enjoyed it, but your rep might change some of the yacht parties or some of the clubs that you go to cater for the younger people, where they know they won't get ID'd.
Yeah, like you're still drinking everything for
Yeah,
18.
it's still good. It's still good.
They'll take you places they know they'll get away with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's not a down. It just restricts some people sometimes. But yeah, watch the rest of the video. This is what the hotel's like, and stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully we'll see Joshua soon, but I doubt it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
See you in a bit. Let's go! And that's the first floor pool. do that. But you can't do that here. Yeah, could do. It's burn up here though. There's some bits there. Nice. Also sauna. I forgot. I don't think it'd get any hotter.